Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about my current March, April, what even month is it? April? It's April. Let's start over. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I want to talk to you about my current drugstore favorites. I've got a few, not a ton, but a few, and I really love them and I've been dying to share them with you. So let me just go on down the line. I'm going to pop up an image or a video next to me showing me applying it because I feel like that's helpful as well, especially with a product like this. This is the NYX Bear With Me Sunscreen / Primer. I even kept the box because I thought it was kind of an interesting product. Listen to this. This hydrating face primer helps protect your face from harmful UVA and UVB rays, which is great, and smooths the appearance of skin, creating a satiny, transparent base for makeup. I will say it is transparent. Every time I see sunscreen, even in a primer, I'm like, it's going to leave a white cast. It's going to show up when I take pictures, and I have not noticed that at all, which is awesome. It also says it has cannabis sativa seed oil, and I don't know what that's supposed to do for the skin. It's not mentioned on here at all, and I wouldn't necessarily say that it blurs anything. It doesn't smooth or blur pores, but it does absorb quickly, and it does make my face feel really smooth. Yeah, very smooth, and I like that a lot. And I like that when it does get absorbed, it doesn't leave this greasy layer behind like some sunscreen primers that I've tried before. So I'm really liking this. Again, this is the NYX Bear With Me Sunscreen Daily Moisturizing Primer. If you have oily skin like me, I really think you should try it. I live in Florida, so the sun is aggressive, so it's important that I wear sunscreen every day, and I think it hydrates the skin well, and it doesn't make me an oil slick an hour after putting my makeup. I think the foundations that I have tried with it have layered over it well. I don't have a ton of foundations right now. I'm really liking the Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator. It looks great underneath that. It looks great underneath my number 7 Stay Perfect. So I can't vouch for super high coverage foundations because both of these are pretty low medium coverage foundations, but I'll have to get back to you on that. But so far I'm really liking this a lot. And it's a big bottle too, 2.5 FL ounces. This is gonna last me all summer. So really liking that so far. Probably my favorite thing from this month that I've tried. I've already mentioned the Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator. Not much I can say about this little guy that hasn't already been said. It's just a great, lightweight, I mean, you can still see my sunspots, freckles, things like, you can still see that. But I feel like it makes the skin just look nice. I feel like it looks nice. I'm not wearing any concealer today, so my darkness under my eyes is a little bit more visible than normal. But it's a low maintenance day, and this is the perfect foundation for those low maintenance days where you just want your skin even out, tone down the redness, and I feel like it does that. I like it. I wish it had sunscreen too, but it doesn't, but that's okay because it's super cheap. Love him. I used, oh darn, okay, it's a tie. It's a tie between this and this as my favorite April purchase, makeup purchase, because this guy, first of all, he's huge because he's dampened, but this, how can this not bring you joy? What kind of sick person are you to bounce a donut on your face and not get joy from it? Because it is a pleasure to use. It gets humongous. I love this, and you'll see in the video that I show you applying my foundation with this guy. It is so fast. It's so fast. I think I blended in my foundation in 10 seconds because it's so large, and it's a good quality sponge. It's a nice squishy, I don't know. I feel like it does absorb some product, but all sponges do that. But I love how fast it is. Doing my foundation is not my favorite part. It's probably my least favorite part of doing makeup. It's a necessary step, but it's boring. So I like that this huge sponge by e.l.f., this is their new Dunkin' Donuts collaboration. He was kind of pricey too. I mean, it's a sponge, and I think it was like $9, but I just had to have him. I had to have him, and I love him, and I love using him or her, whatever the donut wants to be. But super fast, fun to use, and I think this is gonna last me forever. I'm just gonna go around the donut. Like, after this has been beat up, I'll just rotate the donut and I'll use this side. So, loving him, love him. What's next? What's next? Oh, okay. So, my mom recently came to visit during her spring break. We're both teachers, and she's gotten into Laura Geller makeup quite a bit. She loves it. And I was, of course, playing with it while she was here. And the one product that I was like, wow, like I might actually have to go buy this, was the blush. And I'll pop up an image right here of what it looks like. But just this beautiful marbled looking blush. It was pigmented. It had this shine to it. So it just awoke in the face. It really did. It just looked like, I think the shade was called Tropical Hues or Tropic Hues, but looked like I had just gotten back from a vacation. It was so pretty, but those blushes are expensive. I want to say they're like $20 something for a blush. So that's hard. That's a hard pill to swallow. But then I went on the hunt in Ulta trying to find a dupe, and I think I may have found it. It might not be an exact shade, but it's pretty darn close. And this is in the Ulta 3-in-1 Cheek Palette. This was recently on sale, which was also like a bonus. I was like, yes, on sale, which the Ulta brand usually has their stuff on sale almost all the time. They have some kind of sale going on with their line. But look at it! You get this beautiful marbled looking bronzer, a pretty natural highlight, and this. Dang it. It's just not doing it justice. I feel like on the cheeks, it gives that same almost sunburnt, luminous look, and I just love it. I still might need to pick up a Laura Geller blush because they were just so beautiful. I want to say it was a little bit more pigmented than this. I usually have to go back another time to get it to the look that I want with my blush, because I do like my blush. But just such a, and it feels good. I mean, it's got this plastic. It's not the most luxurious packaging, but I feel like this is going to travel well. And then I just throw this in my makeup bag, and I've got 3 products in one convenient circle. So I'm loving this. Everything is high quality. The bronzer I liked a lot, not too orangey. This is also in California Sunlight. I think they had at least one more version of this that might have been a little bit warmer, but I went with California Sunlight and I love it. I love it a lot. Highly recommend if you like luminous bronzer and blush. If you're a matte bronzer and blush lover, this is not for you. And sometimes I like matte blushes too, but love it. Loving it. I think I only had one more thing. I sure do. Last thing to talk about is this guy that's super dirty, but this is the e.l.f. Brow Lift. In the video, I've already applied some of the e.l.f. Brow Wow. This is going on top of that. So that's how I will layer them. I tried doing this first and then the Brow Wow, and it was a mess. So I go in with Brow Wow, then I will take my spoolie, which I just got this cheap one from Morphe, and I barely tap it in this clear gel, and then I can brush up and over really however wild I'm feeling that day. I like this because my eyebrows just, especially the tails, move around. They just poke out everywhere. I'm not sure what it is, but I don't have the most ruliest of brows, and the brow wow is not bad at keeping them in place, but I need something, especially if I know I'm going to be outside, I need something that's going to hold them in a little bit more. Or if I want to look nice and I don't want to have to worry about is my tail brow hairs poking up or not, then I will use this. Yes, it's an extra step and I don't always do it, but every time I've used it, I've been very happy with it. So I thought I would give it a mention. I've been trying it for weeks now, and I think it's pretty unique. Like, I don't see a lot of products like this at the drugstore. And I want to say this was supposed to be a dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills version of this, which I'm sure is quadruple the price. So if you like that kind of a product, if you have unruly brow hairs like I do, I think you should try it. Give it a try. I wanted their spoolie thing that they made to go with this, but it was all sold out, so I had to get this. And it works just fine. All right, guys, that is the end of this video. I just wanted to talk to you about some recent finds. I hope that you will try, especially this guy right here. I mean, come on. Come on now. Come on. It's wonderful. All right, that's enough. I'm going to go eat some watermelon. Have a wonderful day. Bye.